Assalamu alaikum. This is Salbia Abbas, and I'm going to present my research work in Second International Brain and Biomedics Conference, IBBC 2024, Socioeconomic and Malnutrition Burden, a Catastrophe for Brain Health, Me 8 to 9, 2024. I'm going to present the title of research is Frequency of Self-Acceptance Level and Depression in Association with Death Anxiety in Patients Suffering from Hepatitis C. Self-acceptance is basically, you can say that it's an individual's level of satisfaction or happiness with himself or herself, embracing oneself. It means to say a person is accepting his or her own self, that whatever the disease he or she is suffering from, he will accept that. Depression in American Psychological Association, depression is defined as a severe medical condition affecting thoughts, emotions, and reactions, may be linked to various factors such as solitary living or income source, particularly among older individuals. Death anxiety is the fear of and anxiety related to the anticipation and awareness of dying, death, and non-existence. Hepatitis C, according to WHO, is an inflammation of liver caused by hepatitis C virus. The virus can cause both acute and chronic hepatitis, ranging in severity from mild illness to a serious lifelong illness, including liver cirrhosis and cancer. Here is the literature. Recent literature showed us different statistics concerning to hepatitis C. Like for example, in 2022, it was seen that hepatitis C virus was the most vulnerable population about hepatitis C was the young people who were injected different drugs, and the injection syringe or etc. was the same as it was for the infected person. Moreover, in 2021, a research was conducted. Whose finding depicts that there was a relationship between social stigma, self-acceptance, and among HCV patients. Same is like the biopsychosocial model of illnesses in primary care. It was also seen in 2018. Methodology, let me talk about the methodology. This research was a cross-sectional research based on quantitative methodology. Sample was based on 92 participants selected through snowball sampling technique recruited as per the convenience of the researcher. 3 constructs were measured by the application of 3 standardized scales. The first measure was level of self-acceptance, and it was determined through LSA. Death anxiety was determined through DAQ, and Hamilton Depression Scale was utilized for the findings concerning to stress. These were the standardized scale, and a self-administered demographic sheet was also employed. Data was analyzed by the application of SPSS interpreted by both descriptive and inferential statistics. Results depicts that there is a significantly negative association between level of self-acceptance and death anxiety, which depicts that as level of self-acceptance improves, consequently death anxiety declines. And self-acceptance is negatively correlated with depression as well. It means improvement in self-acceptance deprives HCV sufferers from depression. While a positive correlation is evident between death anxiety and depression, it means to say depression precedes, it increases death anxiety. Then we have a second table. This table was of linear regression. It predicts that this model was applied to predict level of self-acceptance based on samples, death, anxiety, and depression. A statistically significant linear regression was found and in our sample, and results explored that level of self-acceptance significantly predicts the death anxiety and depression among HCV sufferers, and a significant relationship exists among level of self-acceptance and death anxiety and depression. Here is the frequency percentage. This is very much evident that depression is 5% in male and death anxiety was 8%, while in female, death anxiety was 16% and depression was 11%, while the self-acceptance was in equal proportion, like 6% was seen in females. And in males, it was 27%, and female patients were 27%. It means to say that the population was equally divided between male and females. Then we have conclusion. Conclusively, it is stated that the level of self-acceptance acts as a mediator in depression and death anxiety. Adequate levels of self-acceptance leads to the decline in death anxiety and depression. It can be predicted that patients with high level of self-acceptance are less prone to depression and death anxiety. The hepatitis C affects the physical and mental health of the human beings. Consequently, it can summarize to that level of self-acceptance can enhance or decrease the death anxiety and depression among ACV sufferers. Much more factors could be find out that how many factors are affecting an individual's chronic or acute disease. And that's it from me. Thank you so much. Thanks. Allah Hafiz.